Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with Wonder Love Dog Yoga, bringing you another love note. Hey, today I want to talk to you about fear. What is it that you're afraid of? Now, something that was very interesting I found over the years is that some people, when they ask us to treat for something, they don't want us to know if it's a health challenge. They don't want us to know what the health challenge is because they think that if we name that health challenge, we're going to give it power. I don't think so. I actually think that if you don't face up to what your fear is, if you don't face up to the thing itself, then you're giving it power. You know, I can't clean a sink full of dirty dishes if I don't admit that the sink has full of dirty dishes. I think that if somebody's experiencing a cancer, what we need to do is recognize it's just a thing like a cold, it's a flu, a stub toe, anything, any other kind of health challenge. It's just that this onus around cancer scares the bejesus out of us. And I think if we really want to get good at doing what we say we're doing, we need to be able to look at anything in the face and recognize that it's not the truth. And what is the truth? One life, one God, perfect God, whole perfect being right here, right now. Perfect God, perfect man or woman, perfect being right here, right now. All this other stuff, if we deny it by saying, ooh, we can't say the word, it's like saying, we can't say Voldemort, because otherwise it gives him power and he comes forth. Hey, you know, our teaching is way above Harry Potter. This is not a Harry Potter affair. This is not Ouija magic. It's not ooey gooey kind of stuff at all. This is using a scientific approach to realizing health in our lives, wholeness in our lives, the truth of who we are in our lives. That's why we call it the science of mind, also known as the science of spiritual psychology. Now, if we want to take this seriously, rather than just some wish upon a star kind of thing, we need to be able to look at what we're dealing with and know the truth of what we were dealing with. Another thing, if somebody asks me to do treatment for them, I'd be happy to do treatment for them. And if they don't want me to tell me what the issue is, fine. They don't have to tell me what the issue is. But one of the things that I've found, sometimes, if a person seems to be a little reluctant for a healing, there's something behind that. There has to be a mental cause for the disease. There's something going on in the consciousness that creates a disease. Now, it may not be that individual's thought, but it may be the collective race thought or those that they're hanging out with, something they caught. But if I know what the issue is, I have a better job of being able to work towards realizing the healing. It gives me more tools. The only tool I really need to know is perfect God, perfect man, perfect being. Right here and right now. I'm just saying that if I can't admit to myself that I got an issue, or I'm afraid to say what the issue is, I'm giving that issue power. Question I have for you tonight: what issues do you have that you're keeping secret because you don't want to give them power? I'm not saying that we should go running around telling everybody our problems. No, 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 no. A good friend and mentor, actually the man who christened both my children, Dr. Tom Costa, he wrote a book called Can you keep a secret? We need to be able to do our treatments and then not tell everybody about what we're treating about. I'm talking about sharing what it is that we're going on with this with those that we're asking for help. If I'm going to ask a practitioner for help, if I'm going to ask a minister for help, if I'm going to ask my prayer partners for help, I need to be real. Because it's only by being real with a small r, can I be real with a capital R. Are you following? So the question I have is, what are you afraid of today? What are you afraid to admit to your friends, to your spiritual friends, I may say, to your prayer partners, to your minister? Think about it. And see what divine mind reveals to you. Ask yourself, do I really want to be healed? Do I really want to move past this thing? Sometimes to move past a thing, it takes whatever it takes. And some of that, sometimes what that thing is that takes whatever it takes is just getting honest. Honest with ourselves and with everybody else. I love you. If I've stepped on your toes tonight, I apologize. But the only reason I bring this up is because I love you. And I want you to know healing in your life. And I want to eliminate every idea in your mind or in anybody's mind that inhibits you or blocks you from expressing the divine life that you are. I have a question for you. You can mark this in the comments section. Are you willing to admit to your practitioner or your minister a problem? Do you have any? Or are you already perfect? We love you. Good night now.